College football is officially here. We have 5 straight days of college football. There will be a free play here every single day. Yesterday, we had the first 5 under as our top play. 0-0 through 5 innings. Beautiful win there. That's 3 straight top-tier winners in MLB for the free plays here. If you would like the premium card, hit the link in the bio. But let's get right on into some free plays, some trends, some things that I'm looking for. I lie about the trends. I don't look into trends. Trends are not my thing. Trends are just what trends are. They're a thing of the past. I'm not a big systems guy. I'm not a big trends guy. I am numbers. I read the market. I'm pretty damn good. I'm not going to come on here and be like everybody else and say, oh, 70% over the past 5 years. I don't lose. I'm the best sports bettor on the planet. I'm good. I'm very smart. Masters in analytics. I could not look at a single number and still bet 50% just reading the market. With that being said, let's get on into some free plays and a little bit of analysis on these games. Now, a lot of the times you see these people on here just talking about trends and systems and it is a robot could do that job. Quite literally, any robot could say, oh, the past 6 times this team played as a 3-point favorite, they covered 4 out of the 6, and that's 66%. It could be done by a robot. Anyone. I'm not ripping on those guys, but I'm certainly not that kind of sports bettor. So let's get on into it and give you some actual detailed analysis on why I think these games are going to go the way they're going to go. My top play will be available with my link in my bio. It's a day package. You can also get on any long-term NFL or college football. You get daily analysis, write-ups. You get future picks. You get every single thing for every single game, fantasy insight, anything you can imagine, all in detailed analysis with stats, numbers, and all to back it up. But anyways, that's my little spiel. Let's get into it. Kent State, UCF. John Reese Plumlee. UCF has a lot of turnaround here. They have a ton of turnaround. But Malzahn, he's a wizard. One of the best offensive coaches. He was part of the Cam Newton era. John Reese Plumlee is really the key today. This line could be as high as 42 in my opinion. Now, you look at this line, 35.5 with the over-under at 54.5. That doesn't leave much room for error. You're talking 42 to 42-14, that goes over, and Kent State covers. There's not a lot of wiggle room for UCF to give up a ton of scores unless they go lights out on the offensive end, which I do believe they will. I don't think Kent State's going to be able to stop the run game at all. John Reese Plumlee, he's certainly not a good thrower. He is a terrible thrower of the ball. But running the ball, he's about as good as it gets. With this Malzahn offense, there's a lot of motion, a lot of jet sweeps, a lot of confusion, a lot of read options. Fast teams who are also physical really will give this UCF team fits, but that is not Kent State. I like the blowout tonight. Give me UCF minus at 35.5. Now down bottom, I got NC State here at UCONN. I did put out now this one is a lighter play. I do like NC State in this one, and I'm certainly not a favorites bettor, but the way it shapes out here, I do like some favorites here today. NC State, minus the 14. They've got a new quarterback, Brennan Armstrong from Virginia. He's a good runner. He was one of almost the record setter for passing at Virginia. And then I'm drawing a blank on his name, the old offensive coordinator for Clemson. He is one of the worst coaches in football. He has one of the most basic, generic game plans in all of football. Watching him at Virginia last year was sickening. They had some skilled players, and it was just a nightmare. I think going to this new team, NC State, a lot of turnaround as well, but UConn, just this game, they played last year, and the spread was 38.5 points. UConn did cover that game, 42-10, I do believe. But 38-point spread last year, 14 this year. I understand there's a lot of turnaround, but Brennan Armstrong, he's all right. He's solid. And this UConn defense is bad. Sure, they return everybody, but when you're awful one year and you return everybody, you're bad. You're still going to be bad, and that's the way I see that one shaping out. So give me NC State minus the 14 there. And then Utah and Florida. Florida, Utah, the big game of the week. Big game of the night for sure. In Utah. Now, this will be my top premium play of the day. You can go ahead and you can hit the link in the bio and go check that out. That's all I've got for you here today. We'll be back here tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, with more bets, more free plays for you all. It's a great weekend for football. Thank you for following. Thank you for listening. If you're new, hit the follow. There's going to be more content all year long. And in my opinion, it's as good as it gets, and there's a lot of people that will believe the same. Thank you. Let's roll.